Hello, my name is Krista Stewart, and this is my Finance Management Planning and Budgeting Final. For the purpose of this final, I am the Vice President of a 5-city hospital, and I will be discussing our past, current, and upcoming fiscal year, our financial statements, the purpose of our financial statements, and the things that we are working on. So, I work for Texas Best Healthcare System. We have a hospital and with surrounding different centers varying on the location, offices, imaging centers, surgical centers. We have places in Austin, Houston, Beaumont, Dallas, and Lubbock. I'm the Vice President of Finance. During this presentation, we will be discussing Austin and Houston. So I will discuss our principles, the fiscal years, areas of success, and areas that need improvement. Starting with financial principles, here we go. So we start with our financial statement, and what is a financial statement? A financial statement is the record that explains our financial activities, performance statements, ensure that everything is going correctly. They essentially track our success. That's what tells us, are we in the green? Are we in the red? Did we break even? Where are we lacking? What's making more money than we thought it would? What should we continue with? What should we expand on? That is where we get from our statements. So we have cash flow, time value of money, and risk and return as our main financial principles. Time is money. And yes, we care for patients, and patient care is the top priority, but we have to ensure things are getting done in a timely manner and that our employees are being utilized in the best way possible. So we look to expand and build new buildings, new services, and we want a return on that investment. So last fiscal year for Austin and Houston, for Austin, we invested $500,000. Austin built a dialysis center, which cost quite a bit of money. The profit was $500,000, so we didn't lose anything. We put in to build the center, we made money. In Houston, they only invested $5,000. That was for just like marketing, community outreach, simple things, maintenance things. And the profit was $995,000, a much larger profit, a much larger return, but we didn't invest as much, so still no loss on either city. So this current fiscal year, the roles slightly reversed. Austin only invested $5,000, and that was marketing for the dialysis center and for other centers. They had a profit of $800,000. And then in Houston, they invested $250,000 because they purchased a new PET scanner. PET scanner is similar to a CT machine. It's like a mix with Nuke Med and CT. It locates cancer in patients, how fast it's growing, where is it growing, has it spread, very sensitive and very important. Houston, like I said, they invested $250,000 and there's a profit of $550,000. So no loss either. That's 2 years in the green, which is great. So next fiscal year, we don't have our concrete numbers yet, but we're looking to invest in Austin and in Houston, both $400,000 each. This is the same number because they're getting the same things. We want to expand into robotic surgery, into building a new surgical suite, potentially a new surgical building, but expanding into robotic surgery. We will be on track to break even, but it is quite a big investment. But as we saw with Austin, they invested more than that last year and made a profit. We were great. So, as a healthcare system, as Texas Best Healthcare Systems, how are we doing? How are things going for us? So, things that are in great shape, things that are right on track, starting off with Austin, is the dialysis center. We have high patient satisfaction, employee satisfaction is there, where we want it to be. They opened with ease, no major setbacks, everything happened as we wanted it to. Patient volume's high. It was a good move. We definitely needed it. In Houston, the things that we are excelling in would be the community outreach. We opened a free clinic, so we're giving away healthcare, we're giving away supplies, but we also have a very large amount of insured patients and cash paying patients. This kind of offsets things. The break-even point, we're past that. We have enough patients coming in even to offset the patients who unfortunately can't pay. That's okay. We're still gonna make a profit. So things that are in bad shape, things that we don't always talk about but we need to talk about so that we can work on. Starting with Austin, the community outreach needs to grow. We want the Austin area and surrounding area patients to come to our hospital, to come to Texas' best healthcare system. So we need to work on that. We want our patient volumes up higher. We're already making a profit, so if we can get more patients in, our profits will increase even higher than that. We want to meet the break-even point. We really want to pass the break-even point. The goal right now is to just hit the break-even point, see how we got there, see how we can continue to grow from there. But Houston, we're having a problem down in Houston where our equipment's not lasting. I don't know, it's the patient volume, lack of care from employees, but we need to stay on top of that because when we keep having to reinvest money and reinvest to fix machines and buildings and upkeep, we can't help that. But we can do our best to reduce the chance of it happening. It lowers our profit when we have to continue to replace things. So just some reminders to keep, going with the financial success of the company. Austin, we want to capitalize on our cash flow, okay? And then we want to perform preventative maintenance on machines. This means hiring someone on contract to come out, check the machines, catch something before it breaks and we're out of a machine. Nothing worse than losing a machine on a busy day. In Houston, we want to up our patient satisfaction for returning patients. We have a lot of patients that come see us. We want to make sure they're happy and that they're coming back. We also need to look into new machines and potentially a new office. Houston's expanding, it's growing very fast. We may decide to invest more money in the upcoming year depending on where exactly we end this year. So, this is a finance meeting. Texas Best Healthcare System has made a profit in all 5 locations for the last 3 years, and we are confident in the ability for this to continue. We want to keep growing. We would even love to add a 6th city to our system. That's it. Thank you.